Hello friends, this is Hook Setting Adventures, Fishing with Puddin'. It's hot, man, it is hot, and I've got to go in for night shift tonight, but I thought that I would head in a little bit early and see if I can take advantage of the water there at Mouse Creek, which runs right by my work. I figured no harm going a little bit early. Let's see if we can drag something out of some of these holes there. Okay friends, I finally made it here. The wait at Freddy's was quite long. To make matters worse, they forgot my soda pop. But I overcame and got here. And I'm going to spend the next couple hours first throwing this Nico Helgramite and see what we get. On this Helgramite, I'm fairly new to it. Now John Dalton with Creek Fishing Adventures swears by these, but as I said, as of yet, I've not had a whole lot of luck with it. I've had some play with it, but they just weren't really big enough to commit. But I'm going to start out with it today and see if it produces anything. And there's fish jumping out here. Time to get up. You want to try to put it out there. This Helgramite right now is on a 1/32 jig head, crappie magnet. So what I'm going to do is put it out there and just let it sink. Because the jig head's pretty light, it doesn't just sink to the bottom real quick. Now in this particular hole, I've had a lot of luck with rooster tails. You think some fish would mind if I stood in the shade here? Because man, it is hot. There was a hit. Pretty close too. There's something. Come on now. Got to be careful bouncing off the bottom, because it could get snagged on any number of these rocks over here. And if worse comes to worse, I brought some live worms that are a couple of days old. Used them up. It's hard to believe how high this creek was. Back when we were having all the rain, the water covered that bridge right there. I'm going to give it a little bit more time and then switch over to a creek hopper. I see some glass minnows swimming in front of me. I don't know if y'all can pick that up, but that to me is a good sign. Come on. One more cast and then we'll switch up. Well, yet another lure in a tree. So I switched off back to a soft bait. This is the gulp minnow, my favorite. This is the 2.5 inch gulp minnow. It's called watermelon. It's kind of a gray, dark gray on the top and white on the bottom. And they work really good in the water, not so much in the tree behind you. I'm hoping that this finally turns the tide. But again, they don't work really good when they're tied up on something. But that is part of creek fishing. Something. Take it. Those small fry, baby bluegills. Wonder where their big brothers are. How'd he get over there? Come on back here. That gulp minnow's getting a little bit torn up. I think I might work my way up under this bridge. See if they're hiding out in the shade. GoPro, stop recording. I'm wondering if maybe I should switch over to a Rebel crawl. I'm not opposed to going with a rooster tail again. Maybe they're in the, yep, maybe they're in the shade. This is some small ones playing with it. I want to know where those rock bass are. I know they're here. I've seen them. I pulled them out of the water. There we go. I'd hung up on a rock there. There's a couple of them that run almost diagonal across the creek. I was able to come up of it, upstream of it, and unhook my jig. Probably wouldn't hurt to sharpen that jig up a little bit after it got hung on a rock. All right, fish on. This one feels like a good one. There we go. Ah! Hope y'all saw that. Now my question is, if I put it back out there, is that one going to go for it again? It looked like a rock bass. I thought that I had it set good enough. I guess not. Bring this back in, and I'm going to move down just a little bit. Maybe that fish will settle down and come back for another try. But I think right up here under the shade be a nice place to sit and fish for just a little bit. Getting close to getting water in my boots. There, we got water in my boots. Fish on. Up. Do we got it? Nope. Well, maybe something wanted it. It was a small one though. Well, there's quite a bit of water just went down my boot. Okay, I want to change up and try something different. Let's see what we can do with the night crawler. There we go already. Something's playing with it. There we go, fish on. Fish on. Ugh. Fish on me. I really wasn't expecting that. Pretty little bluegill. Good size on it. There we go. Let's try it again. And what I'm doing is I've been experimenting with the wacky rigs for live night crawlers, and they do seem to be very, interested in it. There we go. I think I got that ledge. Yeah, they do seem to be very interested in it. I think it's a little more natural, but it is really hard to keep bait on the line. All right, get on back in there. Oh, coming up on close to time to head in for work. I'm glad I'm close. That was such a nice one. I wonder if there's another one out there with it. There's something. I think it's a small one. There, oh. Something wants to play with it. Oh. They want to try to get over there near those branches for a little bit. Water my boot, water my boot. At this point, I might as well take off these waders. Just as I suspected. Whatever it was, however big it was, it wanted my bait more than I did. That's all right, I've got more. With these bluegill, it's hard for them to say no to a nice big fat juicy night crawler. So if all else fails, if you just want to get something on the hook, get the stink off your rod, switch to night crawlers. They won't take it if they can't see it. Oh, fish on. Didn't even know it was on there. Come here. Oh, bluegill. He done inhaled it. It's alright, I've got a tool for that. Done made me lose my bait there, bluegill. Well, I hope he makes it. Going with a hook though. Fish on. Not a big one, but sure had some fight. There we go. Well, go on then. Come here. Oh. Okay, friends, well, that's it for me for today. It's a fitting end to the day before I have to go to work, and about another hour. So that'll give me time to get out of these wet waders and put on some dry socks and get changed to my uniform and cool off this Pepsi that's turned hot while I was fishing. Excellent day of fishing. This hole here on North Mouse Creek, you can't beat it. They're very aggressive. The water's beautiful. It's finally down, and I think before this 4 days that I have to work, or 4 nights I have to work, is over, I think one of them I'm going to bring my fish trap and set it while I'm in at work, and in the morning come and pull it so I can get some cat food for going for big cats. But anyway, some nice fish out there today. Be sure to get out there and get some lines wet. Do me a favor before you finish the video, subscribe and hit the like button for me. Thanks for watching. This is Hook Setting Adventures, Fishing with Puddin'.